John Wehner, brought to you by Gutter Helmet. For a limited time, enjoy up to 35% off Gutter Helmet. No money down or payments for 1 year. Conditions apply. Wehner, how the hell you doing, man? What's going on?
Me? What about you? Where the hell you been? Like an arm wrestling competition or something?
just get the hell out of here. Paternity leave, John. Paternity leave. Yeah. Second go around.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congrats. That must be fun. What do you get, like a couple months off for that?
We get, what do we get? 6 weeks. 5-6 weeks, yeah. So
wow.
I took 3
awesome.
initially. I took 2 now. 3 of those days I spent at the bar at Dewey Beach, Delaware. So we're having ourselves a good time, Rock.
That's awesome. Well, congrats.
Thank you. All right, Wehner. Are they going to win 3 in a row? Please? Because you were the guy. You came on here like a month and a half ago and you said they're not going to get on a winning streak unless they can start hitting the baseball, but also they're pitching so good they're not going to get in any losing streaks.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's been, I guess, what's been going on here for the last couple months. It's like you just can't get it going. And like I said, the pitching's been good enough to where they keep them in ball games. The offense just has not been consistent enough. Hopefully, I'm trying to think of a pitching matchup today to sit here and give you like a more of a smart answer, but I can't think of even who's pitching. But I hope so. They got to win.
Martin Perez, I believe, is going for the Buccos.
Perez and who's going for Milwaukee?
I got to look.
Yeah, I should have
Not
done
Bryce
that.
Wilson.
I was going to get up bright and early and research and have stuff ready for you, but we didn't show any discretion last night.
Oh, man. Oh, John. Let's talk about Skeens in the All-Star game. And there are some people out there that are upset and saying that Paul Skeens isn't worthy of an All-Star spot because he hasn't played a full season. How do you feel about those people thinking that way? And does Skeens deserve this opportunity to showcase his skills in the All-Star game? And should he start in the All-Star game?
Yeah, I know we talked about this a bit a few weeks ago, and I was like, man, I don't know if he has, enough time up here. Just, 10 starts, and can he make it, and should he make it? And, I was shocked to hear he made it, but happy that he made it. I mean, he has been one of the best players in baseball since he's been called up. And so, who cares what other people think? If I was him, or anybody else, it's like, well, everybody's going to have complaints, and a lot of teams are going to be upset that one of their guys didn't go, and et cetera and so forth. But I love the fact that he made the club because he has been really good, arguably one of the best, if not the best, since he got called up. His 10 starts, obviously, he's must watch TV. Everybody. Everybody wants to see Paul Skeens pitch. I took an Uber the other day, and not only the guy, he started talking and asked me what I did, blah, 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 and he, I'm coming Thursday to watch Paul. I'm like, huh? I mean, it's a first-name basis all of a sudden in Milwaukee, which is blowing me away. That goes to show you people want to go see him. Should he start? I don't know. I mean, Chris Sales, the numbers he's put up, it's hard for me to sit here and say that he should start. I mean, I've heard the arguments, and I've heard,
But Sale's going to go on Sunday now, John.
Oh, well, yeah, that might
open up a little door there.
That might push him up. I'm trying to think. The manager's Torey Lovello. I don't know if he has any pitching. I don't think he has either. Arizona have any pitchers up there? I think that helps too, believe it or not. If it was Rob Thompson from Philly, or if it was Brian Snitker from Atlanta, they're going to pick their guy to start. But if there's not, like with Torey Lovello, if he doesn't have a guy like a starting pitcher, I like his chances now, especially with Sale going Sunday. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say he should start, but I mean, I get it. I mean, it'll there'll be some hype. It might bring more people in. I mean, who knows? But I think it's awesome. It's an honor, obviously, to get there. I'm sure he was blown away. You don't expect it when you get called up and, make your debut, what was it, May 10th or 11th or whatever it was, and then make an all-star team. I don't think, nothing like that's ever happened.
And you talk about unbelievable. Rowdy Tellez was hitting 177 with a 463 OPS on June 1st, and now he's got a 249 batting average with a 698 OPS. How did this happen, first of all? And then have you seen anything like the story of Rowdy Tellez? Because not only was he really struggling, but my God, the fans were letting him hear it. And now he's a fan favorite.
Well, not only the fans, you guys, not you specifically, but, the media, the talk shows, everybody. I mean, I didn't think he'd make it to June. Honestly, I was wondering, and hats off to Ben Cherington and Derek Shelton for having that patience. Not everybody would have that kind of patience. I honestly, it was to the point where he wasn't playing at all. Maybe playing, it was down to like 1 or 2 starts a week there for a little bit. And, and they run him out there, and hats off to him, because it's hard. I felt bad for him. I mean, it's hard to play like that. You're at your home ballpark and you're getting booed like that. It was uncomfortable at times to hear it. When I'm calling a game, I'm thinking, my goodness, it was worse than I think I've ever heard in Pittsburgh for, a Pirate coming to the ball, just going to the plate for not doing really nothing wrong that particular day. But man, how he turned it around, I have no idea. I mean, but that's obviously some fortitude to be able to go out there and figure it out. I think obviously, I want to say maybe it was Toronto where things started turning for him. And when you, as a hitter, once you start making contact, once you start feeling that timing, once you start seeing the ball jump off your bat, you get more and more comfortable, which leads to more and more confidence, and it turns around for you. And I didn't expect it to last for 6 weeks or 5 weeks or however long it's been, but it usually doesn't last that long for anybody but Brian Reynolds. But man, he's right there with Reynolds. He looks since June 1st. So that kudos, because that's impressive. It's an important bat in the middle of our lineup. I mean, we haven't had much in the middle of the lineup as far as big run producers, home run hitters, and it certainly helped. And that's how you're going to turn this team around, as far as maybe running off 5, 6 in a row, or 8 out of 10. You need the offense. You need more guys swinging the bat well, and so certainly he's going to be in the middle of it.
Pirates haven't won more than 2 straight since May 6th. They haven't lost more than 2 straight since May 10th. They have a chance to win their 3rd straight tonight. It's Martin Perez against Tobias Myers, John. So they get it done?
I'm not a predictor, but baseball's a crazy game. I always feel that way. You'll sit there and you look on paper and say, oh, my gosh, we can't lose this game. Or, oh, my goodness, we can't win this game. And it never goes as scripted or how you think it might go. I hope so. This has been a tough place to play here in Milwaukee. We've had some crazy games. It's been a house of horrors for a while there. And, it was nice to get off on a good note last night, kind of a historic night offensively for the Pirates in Milwaukee, going back to the Braves. So, yeah, if the bats carry over, you know how this works a lot of times in baseball. It's like you score 12 or 14 or 16 runs. The next day it's hard to push across one. So, obviously, Perez needs to be on top of his game. Last time he pitched here, it didn't go well. And the bats, they got to keep swinging. So it'd be nice to win the 3rd one in a row.
All right, Wayne, you got to get some sleep, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's rude. But I will. Thanks.
We'll talk to you next Wednesday. Thanks, Rock.
See you guys.
See you, John Wehner.
Hey, that's rude.
He knew he was sharing a story to Callis off air about how late he may or may not have been out last night, and alluded to it on the air when he said he didn't do any of the homework.
Yes.
Tobias is on the hill for the Brewers tonight. Just FYI.